Hi everyone! So in today's video I want to cover a topic that I feel like I need to cover, not just so that you guys will know, so that people around me will know, because I feel like a lot of people struggle with this, especially sighted people. And that topic is how to give directions properly. When you are dealing with a blind person, the last thing you want to tell that person, or maybe you do, but the last thing you should tell them is that something is located over there. Because where is over there? We can't see over there. We don't know where over there is. So you need to tell us forward so many steps or feet or whatever we're used to, and then left or right. Another thing that I feel like people do that they really shouldn't is when they're giving directions, they'll just, and this is just my experience, but when they're giving directions, they'll just like push me in the directions that they think I should go. So instead of telling me forward 3 steps and then left, they'll push me forward 3 steps and then left. And I feel like just telling me that would have been so much easier than just pushing me in that direction. Another problem with that is that a lot of blind people don't like to be touched. Maybe they have autism, maybe they have sensory issues. The last thing you want to do is assume that they want to be touched and then touch them and then they freak out. I'm very picky about where I'm touched. I don't like for people to grab my clothing or my shirt or anything like that, so I am extremely picky about where I'm touched. It is completely different if you decide that you want to take someone there. It is perfectly acceptable to say, hey, I know where this is and I can take you there. Will you take my elbow? Which is proper sighted guide, by the way. And I'll lead you there. It's not very cool to grab someone by their arm or shirt or whatever and start leading them there for another reason, and that is because it's unsafe. I, as a blind person, could trip over something that I don't see, or maybe my cane doesn't find, and I can fall on my face. And actually that's happened to me before. I fell on my face in the middle of the college that I was attending at the time's library, and it was really embarrassing. But I fell because my dad had a hold of my arm instead of letting me take his elbow. And also, when you do that, when you give proper sighted guide, a blind person is probably going to be like 2 or 3 steps behind you, so that if there's a pole in front of them, they have time to stop. Or if worse comes to worse, you'll hit it first and they'll know to stop. And also, it helps us because when you turn to go, for example, down a hallway, we know, okay, we have to turn too, because my guide is turning, so I have to turn. And unless you're going to push us in that direction, which I don't advise, it's not,
Viewfinder, focus unlocked, image, double tap to focus.
It's not good to do that, because we could still trip, we could fall, our cane could get stuck, we could lose our balance. I have horrible balance issues, and if somebody pushes me too hard, I can fall over. But yeah, please give us proper directions. Tell us that something is located on the left, or go down the hall to your left to the second door and look for the second door on your right, or tell us that something is in the top shelf on the left-hand side in the refrigerator. Don't tell us something is over there, because we don't know what that means. Over there could be anywhere. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and you will like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Make sure it's set to all notifications, not just occasional. Like my page on Facebook and follow me on Twitter for the latest videos, because I know that sometimes stuff doesn't always show up in your subscription box, even if you have all notifications set up. Sometimes YouTube is weird like that and things don't show up, and you might want to know when or if I post a video. So be sure and follow me on Twitter, because I post all of the new videos there. Links are in the description. I don't know if there will be a video tomorrow or Sunday. Typically, those are the days that I write things for LBB, Living Blind Blog, and my writing Patreon. So it'll depend on how much footage I have. I might just post it all in one day. But I will see you guys in the next video.